Hey friends, this is a beautiful Pioneer PL-516, and this one is rather unique in that the veneering or the plastic covering shrank. I can only imagine that this is probably from heat, but I don't know. Nothing else shows any fatigue that you would normally see with heat. Take for instance the platter, the rubber mat. Usually when these have been exposed to a lot of heat, they're crispy. They're like chips, and they break really easily. That one's not the case, and it seems to be the original. So this came to me via a gentleman who has managed to find me several turntables. I like this guy a lot. And this particular turntable came without a cartridge. So what's sitting in it right now is pretty much just a generic run-of-the-mill cartridge. I do believe it is Audio Technica, not Auto. It even has the manual. Check that out. Let's see, look at this here. Troubleshooting, no sound. Let's see here, phono cables, head shell, lead wires are loose, amplifier not properly set up. Let's see here, what else is in here? Excessive noise, ground lead is not connected, right? Yeah. Tracking force is not correct. Dust and dirt. Actually, let's talk about tracking force. So the way all of these turntables are built is that you should be able to take and let's see here. There we go. Well, gosh darn it. All right, so you should be able to take and roll this all the way back. And at some point, it's going to kind of drift up and just kind of act just like that, just like it's floating, right? And then you are able to move this little piece right here. So this just moves freely. But now that we have it on 0, now we can grab the back of it and rotate it in. And this one takes a tracking force of 1.5 to 2.5. So we are going to set it at 2, and it's perfect. So you don't really need a gauge, although I have one. Actually, I have one for sale right now on my eBay store because I just never used it. I bought it with the intention on, hey, this looks really cool. It's Shure, it's quality brand, right? I just never used it. So the cool thing about this player is that to re-veneer this would actually be really easy because this piece here, that the tone arm is, I guess an assembly is what you would call it. This whole assembly lifts out. And then the plate, when you lift it up, also has a little assembly under there that just comes right up, and it exposes the whole top. So in my opinion, this is probably a really easy fix, or you just leave it like this and enjoy it. You know, a person could just go ahead and cut these little corners off and, you know, maybe use a Sharpie on it. I don't know. There's like this I don't know. Let me get in here and zoom in so you can see what kind of shrinkage this has here. And it's like actually tough. It's like, I don't know. Be tempted to take a heat gun to it, but I'm afraid that then I would get really involved and want to redo it. You know, some walnut veneer would look really, really good on this. All right, anyways, let's go into the feature set. It is just 2 speeds, 45 and 33, so no 78 on here. The anti-skate is anti-skate. The lift and drop on the tone arm. The drop is a little stiff, little fast, I guess is what I would call it. But when I opened it up to look at it, I just did not have the appetite to disassemble the entire thing. That can kind of be the next person's challenge. It's not really a challenge. It's just, you know, just do it. The speed works just fine. the speed adjustment here. I actually, when I got this, it was either max or not at all, right? And so I put some deaux in there and actually took this assembly up and deauxed it from the side, and that fixed it. No issue at all. And then it looks to have the original head shell, which is plastic. Nothing against plastic, it's just I like the metal ones. And you can see here, this just a generic cartridge. Yeah. And it says Pioneer on it. And it matches the color, so I imagine that's original to it. But who knows? Who knows? A lot of these I get, they're sometimes a Frankenstein. All right, so let's do that again. Oh, the really nice thing about this one that I just really like is the torque behind this motor, or behind this platter, is just ridiculous. Like, most turntables take a minute or two to get up to speed. This one, just like, bam, it's there. And it doesn't have a lot of drag on it either. It just keeps rolling. So, pretty cool. Anyway, so that's it. It's just a basic player. It is automatic return, so once it gets done with the record and goes in, it will lift itself and return. But that's the only auto magical thing that it does. It does not do auto start. So, not that that's a bad thing. I do like the turntables that do not do the automatic return. I just don't have much of an appetite for them because I tend to forget that they're running. Like, I'll be working and they'll just be playing in the background, and next thing I know, I'm buying a new stylus because that edge of this paper some of the times is right up against, and it'll just wear them down, just like sandpaper. So, anywho, that is this. The cover is in pretty good condition. It does have like the normal scuffs and scratches, but no breaks. So it's still all one piece. No cracks in it. So pretty good player. This is a solid player. Actually, this is one of those players that will probably be around in 50 years. Like it a lot. I know there's a lot of Pioneer fans out there. So let's listen to this here. That's some, like, I don't know, jolly good time music. Oh, and jazz guitar on there. I haven't listened to this record. I just grabbed it off the top here. More jazz guitar, huh? That's good stuff. There you go, dropped it too fast there, just gonna... Interesting. I'm still working my way through that massive lot of records that I bought. This is one of them. Just happened to be on top. Any of these classic music, one-off records, I figure they're fair game to use on these videos. I haven't been snagged for them yet. You go back a couple of videos ago, and the one where I had Huey Lewis in the news, man, it snagged that like within minutes of uploading it. But I didn't say that it was going to strike me for it, so I didn't take it down when I was testing all the cartridges. So this is going to be on eBay, and hopefully it is a good deal for whoever buys it. It's a good player. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.